All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm not gonna do. excuse me. I'm not gonna do too much of this charting stuff. I do have this set up watching Bitcoin dominance as it crashes. And one thing I did think was interesting here, and keep in mind I'm no Elliott Wave expert. Like I say, all the TA stuff that I give you guys is regurgitated from like a couple guys that I watch. I recommend watching BC Backer above anybody else. He's just honest and authentic, which I appreciate. But anyway, you can see here that you do have like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves down. You've hit a lower low on every single one of these. Now it looks like you're getting this ABC type correction. Now is this going to go back down or is it going to go back up? Who knows? I'm a big altcoin guy, so I'm hoping that this Bitcoin dominance can continue a 5-wave down, something similar to this, which would put you, if I can remember how the hell to grab. Is it this thing? Yeah. So if we just took that down to the bottom, pulled this. And again, guys, this is not what I'm exactly like forecasting or anything. It's just kind of me talking. But that could put the Bitcoin dominance down there around 36%. And a lot of people have always said, you even see where I have the 39% mark. I think even getting down in this range makes some really crazy stuff happen. You can see I have the warning sign there because that is the 702. You get this crazy guy out of here for a minute, you will also notice it's been battling between the 702s and the 618s and the 786 and all that. That's what things do. It's a very can be a very powerful move, whatever happens next sometimes. You can see here on the 4 hour, you can see a little bit more of the action. It just, I didn't know the fractal would follow me. That's kind of, or whatever you want to call it. That's kind of cool. Anyway, you can see here where it went up and just got gobbled back down too. I have a really, I'm anticipating it to be down in this area, but that's whatever. I also don't know what I'm talking about. None of this is financial advice. Don't buy or sell anything based on anything you see on this channel, all that fun stuff. Again, here we are showing where Bitcoin has reached out. If you reference the rally prior to capitulation, which is an idea that I did not come up with, that is blockchain backers. I just have trusted his TA and involved it in my own analysis, and it has been very, very helpful. But you'll see it reached a full 4.263 extension, just like a lot of other markets have done, which we'll talk about in a second. That was the kind of the point of the beginning of this video anyway. Here's what Bitcoin is currently doing in this latest drop. You know, we're still down in this area, so we got a ways to go. This is just the 13th of March, which was mentioned by some of the Riddler accounts for the XRP community. I just put these on here for fun because, I mean, what if? You know, who knows? And that's the Action Jackson zone. You guys know all about that on this channel. Between these 3 fibs is where it all goes down. You get massive rejections and massive launches. It never fails. It's a very, well, I wouldn't say it never fails, but it's noteworthy to be watching. Here is the total altcoin market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, which has not reached a full 4.62 or 263 extension. And again, same question mark. I just marked this zone off because I would think time frame wise, I would say, you know, you got to think we're in November right here, just judging by this scale. So I'm hoping, you know, somewhere more in this range, hopefully. But March 13th would be cool. But Ethereum has also reached the full extension. I'm not going to pull it up. I meant to already have it up. I believe the Dow Jones has. The NASDAQ is about to, right as they're telling Congress, they may have to sell all of their stock for ethical reasons. And I just want everybody to take a minute and think about what would happen if Congress sold all of their stock. I'm sure there would be a time frame set for the sake of, you know, the world not losing its sanity any more than it already has. But just imagine all that being dumped. It's a lot of money. And that would drain markets across every market. I mean, there wouldn't be a market that would go unscathed, in my opinion, unless they're able to turn. I guess they could turn. Maybe it's just individual stocks they're not allowed to own. So I guess maybe not entirely, but I think for a moment in time there may be a very serious blip, which will lead me into what some of this video is about. Here is XRP looking beautiful as always. And one thing I'm noticing, everybody's always said that XRP's kind of been the whole, how do I hide everything? Does that bring them right back? All right, sorry guys, I'm not that great at this program. Everybody's always talked about how there's this cup and handle, and I don't know if there's a way to like, do they have a way to like trace one out so you can see it? I really don't know. Sorry for the unpreparedness on this one, guys. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with what cup and handles are. If you're not, I'll show you in a second anyway. It's basically where you have the rounded off. It comes up like a cup. Then it has a handle. And then a lot of times they say that the extension can be as far as the cup was, I guess. I think. Is that what it says? Let's see. The cup forms after an advance. It looks like a bowl or rounding bottom, which you see here. After a cup and handle pattern, if the cup and handle pattern is confirmed, it will be followed by bullish price movement upward. You can pick a price target based on the size of the cup, but it becomes much less clear what will happen after the initial breakout. And let's see if this guy just kind of shows what he's talking about. So he's saying, yeah, I don't get how he's judging it exactly. So are they saying from where the handle is? I don't know. Whatever. All I know is on a closer time frame. And if it's supposed to be a bullish formation, this is a rounded bottom. This looks like a candle. Something else I've also noticed a lot since I started paying attention to this stuff. These two candles right next to each other are almost identical, and a lot of times when you see that, it's more so when you see it down here on the volume, I think, honestly, but a lot of times this can lead to a pretty impulsive reversal. If you look, XRP, at least on this retracement of this last downward section, this is all 786, 702, and 618 where this is all happening. So again, no real coincidence, guys. This is all, this is what it does. This is my Twitter. If you guys want to give me a follow, that would be awesome. As you can see, I don't have like a huge following on here. It's about even. But whatever. What I wanted to talk about was Compound Labs. So I started looking into some stuff because I'm seeing, where people are showing all these markets are getting these full extensions, and you go back and you look through history, and when these full extensions, like I think it's Ford Motor Company, VC backer mentions all the time, it's like a 40-year extension to get to the top. But when you go back and you study a lot of these throughout history, it's nice to see Ripple trending here, by the way. 22,000 tweets. When they get to these extensions, it's usually a time where there's going to be some major pullback action that goes on. And, if I don't know if you get into the foil hat stuff with the Great Reset and, everything else that's talked about out there, but I buy into enough of it to where I think about it. I'll tell you that. And if they're going to basically pull the rug on all of us, the value of the dollar, I believe, will actually go up when all that happens. I think there's going to be a deflationary event for a lot of these markets, but I think the cash itself, well, the dollar, which maybe it won't be in cash form, is going to go up. So my thing is, I really started taking. I had a lot of stuff staked, and over here, over there. I had some shit coins that I played with for a while. I don't really do that anymore. But I do the same stuff we all get into. And then I had, my main core investments where I really dumped, like a lot of money into them. And so I was looking at Compound. I was pretty familiar with them. Usually anything based on Ethereum or has anything to do with Ethereum, I try to stay away from. It's not that Ethereum is not great technology. I think the programmability of Ethereum is like pretty revolutionary. I just think the whole gas fees and scaling issues are like too much for me. I'm an XRP guy. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy. Same with things like XLM, and I use Matic now for Polygon when I do need to use it. Which anyway, that leads me to this. I'm rambling because the coffee I made was like super strong. So I went on Compound, their website, and was just looking at some of the stuff they have, and they'll show you some of their APYs and stuff. They got markets, prices, governance, yada yada yada. The USDC, you're not earning much, but it's more than you earn in a lot of other places. Compound is an algorithmic autonomous interest rates protocol built for developers to unlock a universe of open financial applications. Pretty interesting, right? So they got, institutional stuff. They're doing Coinbase custody. They got the ledger stuff going on over here. You got the treasury where you get 4% on actual USD balance without any of the complexities of crypto. So that's a way of them to secure some cash, which I think it's probably smart. They do different reporting things, token tax, coin trackers. I think all this is really nice. But earning is what I got into it. And I started looking into all of these. And, you can stake here, you can stake there. And then I saw this PoolTogether. And what I thought was really interesting about this is it says a no-loss lottery utilizing the interest earned in Compound as the prize, right? So I went over here. And this is essentially, I have two of these tabs open. No, okay, I see what I'm doing. I went in here and it says PoolTogether is a crypto-powered savings protocol based on premium bonds. Save money and have a chance to win every week. So you're technically not going to win any money or make any money just having it sit here. So the way it works is you deposit money for a chance to win. Just one time even. The prizes are awarded every day, even if you don't win. You keep all your money. They basically give you these paper notes that go to your wallet that you can then reclaim. And it has some cool governance things. The PoolTogether's decentralized autonomous governance system. Changes and upgrades are proposed and voted on by the pool token holders. Getting the pool tokens has been a pain in the ass for me because I don't like to use Ethereum and all this other stuff. But whatever. It's also not what this video is about. So I'm just going to play this video. Hopefully they don't flag me. I told them I was going to do this and they sent me some stuff. So I think I should be fine. But
did you know that households that make less than $12,000 a year spend 5% of their income on lottery tickets? How crazy is that? There's a popular saying that the lotteries have basically become a tax on the poor. With the odds of winning a Powerball being 1 in 300 million, you basically have a better chance of getting struck by lightning twice, then getting on a plane, having that plane crash, then surviving, then 2 weeks later while at the beach, getting attacked by a shark, going to the hospital, and as your wounds are healing, getting infected by a flesh-eating bacteria. But I mean, what's a $3 ticket that could potentially fix all my problems, right? Wrong. Government-sponsored lotteries essentially encourage gambling. Meanwhile, DeFi has given birth to ingenious apps like PoolTogether, which uses the same psychological appeal to lottery prizes, but with very different technology and morals. And instead of encouraging gambling, it encourages saving your money. Oh, and I almost forgot, with PoolTogether, you can't lose money playing this lottery. You can only make money. Just ask this person who deposited $73 into a weekly prize pool on PoolTogether back in March 2020, and most likely forgot about it. Then a year later, on April 9th, 2021, he or she got a nice little surprise in their account, winning a total of $44,419. Or ask this person who deposited $343 into a weekly pool on November 5th, 2020, and woke up to $14K in his or her account just 4 months later. Okay, so what's the catch, right? How do they buy tickets if it's free, and where is the prize money coming from? As always, I'm glad that you asked. PoolTogether is a no-loss lottery, or as some call it, a prize savings account. Most importantly, it's an open source protocol, which means it's a transparent and public piece of software that anyone can audit for fairness. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never been in the room when a real-world lottery number was randomly picked. PoolTogether currently offers 6 different cryptocurrency prize pools. Most are weekly drawings, and the newest one is actually daily. You are free to buy tickets for whichever prize pool that you choose. I chose the die pool today. Now, let's buy some lottery tickets. Since one die equals $1, this will be very easy to explain actually. Check this out. For every $1, you get one lottery ticket in return, with no minimum or maximum limit. Let's say we deposit $988. We will get 988 tickets sent back to our crypto wallet, and we will be instantly eligible to win in the next drawing, whether it's happening in 3 days or in 3 minutes. The best part is you don't have to re-enter every week. Your tickets will remain in the pool week over week, always keeping you eligible to win until you decide to withdraw your deposit. And the awesome part here is we can get our money back at any time by simply exchanging our tickets back for our deposited funds. And one more awesome part is that one person can actually win more than once in a single drawing. That's right, if 2 of your tickets get picked, then you win twice, even if those 2 winning tickets belong to the same wallet. Now, you might think, can't wealthy people easily game the system by, say, depositing $1 million a few minutes before the winner is picked for that week and give themselves really good odds over the other smaller accounts? And then win or lose, can't they just withdraw their $1 million right after to go pursue other opportunities with their money? Wouldn't this leave the little guys hopeless of winning? Well, luckily there's a roadblock that prevents this. Yes, someone can deposit $1 million into a prize pool just minutes before a winner is picked and be instantly eligible to win. However, there is a 10-day period where a withdrawal penalty is placed that will charge people who try to game the system with an early withdrawal fee. This fee reduces to 0 over the course of these 10 days, and after that, anybody can withdraw their funds free of charge permissionlessly. So now the $1 million question that you probably have is, where does the prize money come from if everyone can just withdraw their funds at any time? This is where the DeFi magic happens. Check this out. PoolTogether uses the power of combined funds plus lending and borrowing platforms. Look at it like this. $5,000 earning 5% annual interest will earn you about $5 in 1 week. But $50 million earning 5% annual interest will earn you about $50,000 in 1 week. All PoolTogether does is take all of the prize pool money which users have bought tickets with and deposits that into high interest earning platforms like Compound or Aave, letting the funds collect interest for 7 days. The yield source for each pool is actually displayed underneath when you expand the section. It's no secret. When it's time for the weekly or even daily winners to be picked, the community funds and interest earned are moved back to the PoolTogether app and distributed to the randomly picked winners. So in the die prize pool, the lottery winnings are equally split between 3 randomly selected winners, one of which is the grand prize winner. The grand prize includes the additional spoils of a community loot box, and this loot box contains additional tokens which were earned from the interest platform or donated by others. A really cool recent upgrade actually just gave people the ability to win NFTs from the loot boxes. Alright, let me walk you through last week's drawing of the die prize pool and easily explain what all the numbers mean. Alright, so the top here displays the total amount of prize money distributed to the winners. Remember, this money was earned from the collective interest earned by all the participants' funds. The next section shows the actual winners and how much they won. So last week was drawing number 27 for the die prize pool, and each winner received $33,345. The loot box alone was worth $57,000, and of course, it went to the grand prize winner in addition to his 33K split. That's a lot of money. The beauty of blockchain is the transparency, guys. Here we can see each winning wallet and how many tickets they held at the time of the win. Man, did winner number 3 get lucky, right? With $273 in tickets, he raked in $33,000. Then below, we just have the contents of the loot box. And in the next section, we have the total amount of DAI people exchanged for tickets, which was earning interest for the prize funds. In this case, it was about $67 million. Okay, so lastly, we can literally browse through every single wallet that participated in last week's drawing and see their public wallet address, the amount of tickets they had at the time of the win, and we can view their account page, which shows us their current deposits, what pools they're playing in, and their winnings as well. Like I said, guys, transparency. And if you think all of this is mind-blowing, just wait. So the reason I love DeFi is because the D stands for decentralized, and that's exactly what PoolTogether is. If you're asking yourself, okay, but how does PoolTogether make money? The answer is they don't. The team that built PoolTogether was backed by investors at the time who would eventually get 7.5% of all pool tokens in exchange for their financial backing. And then the team that built it would get 12.4% of all pool tokens distributed back to them over the course of 1 year. Wait, but what is a pool token? Since PoolTogether is a DAO, it basically means that this open and public software is controlled by holders of the pool token and the community, which is open to everyone. Pool tokens are a cryptocurrency and are a form of voting power within the PoolTogether governance. The future of this protocol is literally in the hands of the community and token holders. So what does this mean, you ask? Well, that's up to the imagination of all holders. For example, maybe the community decides to create a new no-loss prize pool that gives the weekly prize it earns to charity, but once a month maybe it distributes $10,000 to a lucky winner. Not to mention that as of the time I'm making this video, every dollar you deposit into any prize pool on the platform earns pool tokens, and at a pretty good rate actually. So you can make money without even winning a prize. Here is the pool tokens that I've managed to rack up in like, I think a week. The awesomeness doesn't stop here. What if I told you that there is a feature recently added which statistically increases everyone's chances of winning each week? This magical feature is called the reserve. As of right now, 50% of all interest earned from every pool weekly is sent to the community treasury. Then these funds are deposited back into every single prize pool as a sponsor fund. That means these sponsored funds help boost the interest earned, which boosts the prize money every week, but these funds aren't eligible themselves to win prizes. So it's giving the users of PoolTogether more money to win weekly while increasing everyone's chances. Here's the actual proposal that pool token holders proposed and voted on back in March. And just like everything else, the reserve rate is determined by the community. So with over $200 million deposited by users and $200K in weekly prizes, I think it's only a matter of time until decentralized no-loss lotteries eat the predatory government-sponsored lottery industry as we all know it. And if you want to learn how to deposit into PoolTogether and join a no-loss lottery, check out letsdodefi.com or grab the Dharma app that I will link in this bio. And that app basically just makes it super easy to connect to your bank and plug right into the DeFi world. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
So yeah, there's their explanation of it. That was actually way longer than I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty cool. I think a lot of that stuff has changed since then because this is like V4 or something, I believe. But whatever. This is their Twitter here. Got some extra information. You know, people are winning stuff. It's all cool. They gave me this. I messaged them to tell them I was going to be doing this. And I think some of this is the older stuff over here, but this is just some of the points they're going through. The regular lottery, there's a chance for a large return by risking your money. There's a chance for a large return in keeping your money here. A savings account, consistent small return, no upside. I wouldn't even say large, just no upside. Frequent small returns with possible large upsides. The old pool was basically set up like this, so depending upon which network you were on, kind of tied it in. Now what they're doing is what she kind of explained is it's being split up. And I believe these have even changed. I think now it's Ethereum, Polygon, and Avalanche, I believe. Yeah. You know, a $1,000 deposit used to have a 0.01 chance of winning. Now it's got a 10%. Don't know what this used to say. This says pretty much the same thing. So enough of that. They sent me that, so I figured I would cover it. So for me, I put in, this is what's kind of cool too, is I've been using Polygon just because it's easy to get into. And you go and you look at the prizes. I've won nothing. I've been in here for a couple days. I got like 99.98 bucks or something in here. You know, these boxes unlock, so I'm waiting to see what I got here. Yeah, I got 99 bucks here. You know, you can buy pool tokens. I have not been gaining any pool tokens by simply being in here like they were talking about. So that's kind of a thing. As I upped it, you know, my odds now are 1 in 288 per day, 1 in 41.59 on my weekly odds. Now I have this. And you know what? To be honest with you, I haven't even tried to buy any of these pools yet. What just happened? Why is that all green? Whoa. Yeah, see, and I don't even have an Ethereum balance worth anything right now. That's why I said we're not gonna work. That's why I didn't get the pool, because even though it says you can get it with Polygon, it's still, I think, it has to be the Ethereum based. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because it's saying I don't have any Matic, and that is not the case. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just deposit. I rounded up a little bit of scratch change I had laying around on some exchanges that I wasn't using. I would like to deposit on Polygon. Oh, you know what I might have to do first. Sorry, guys. So let me take your, and see, here's the tickets they give you too. So I got 98.91. So I'm going to take this Matic now in here. I can convert straight to USD, which is what they prefer. 25.84. Whoa. We'll preview that. Okay, so the slippage is too much, so we'll do that. Should work. Look at that. Convert. Confirm on my phone, which is right here. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't ready for that part of it. So it's saying if I do that, I would be just shy again. So let's just do $25. Preview, convert. Why is it saying I don't have any Matic in my wallet now? And I'm on my Polygon too. Well, for whatever reason, it's not letting me do this right now. I think maybe I have to have the Ethereum based Matic, and I don't even have enough to switch this to like anything, I'm sure. What does a penny cost? Holy shit. $118 to send 10 cents, guys. Can you believe it? But anyway, it looks like I messed up just a bit, and I'm going to have to go get some more Matic. But when I did deposit, my odds went up last time. That's the point. Just wanted to show you guys this whole thing. I'm going to try to get some Pool here soon and deposit and see how that works. I'm not staking with ETH. I'll just stake Pool by itself. And yeah, that's the whole thing. We'll see if I win anything. I'm not going to put a ton of money in here. I mean, it's not really my thing. I just thought it was kind of interesting. Passive income is going to be very important when these bear markets hit, guys, because the APRs and APYs we can get right now will not last forever, and don't think they will. And with that being said, here is my beautiful OpenSea account. The only thing I have available on here right now is a bunch of domains. They are all available for sale. You can all reach out to me on Twitter at TruePerception3, which should be listed on, right here. If anybody wants to negotiate or anything like that, feel free, because I'm all about getting rid of these things. As far as other NFTs go, a lot of you guys know that I am a big XRP guy, and I'm a photographer, and I will be building I'm part of a beta test right now for Vagabond on their NFT marketplaces. They have created something very cool that makes it very easy for people to kind of build, you'll see. We'll have more information coming out soon. I am going to show you guys in the next week or so as we update a few things and I get my account rolling. I will show you guys a little bit of the beta as far as what I've built. I'm not going to show you the inner workings or anything like that because, proprietary probably, and even if it's not, I'm just not a dick. But that's going to be the end of my ranting video, and I'm going to go try to figure out how to actually add more money to that pool now that I messed that part up, and I'll update this video once I do so. Alright guys, so I figured some stuff out. I ended up sending myself some more funds just to try to get that to work. That wouldn't work. Matic gets stuck on pending. I just had to shut my wallet down, reconnect, and everything was fine. Since we are now at this point though, and I have more money here, I am going to send $25 more over to USDC. We'll convert. Let me hop on my Coinbase wallet on my phone. Confirm. Bloop. There goes that. Looks like it is now all available. Let's see if it will let me actually deposit the damn thing. It should let me deposit it now. And see, this is taking my odds. It says they were at 1 and 288. Now I took them down to 1 and 191. Coinbase wallet. Confirm. And there you go. Your deposit is eligible for all future draws starting Monday, February 14th. You can check daily for prizes. Any prizes that are unclaimed after 60 days will expire. So your tickets are not available immediately, it looks like. It looks like they have changed that because it gave me this same message before. With that being said, it's still depositing here. I don't think I needed to do anything else. Okay, cool now. Yeah, of course I have insufficient funds now. And as you can see, you go to my account. These are my new daily odds based upon what I have in here. These are my weekly odds, which was 1 in 40 something. So that's actually improved quite a bit. I still got to figure out the whole ETH game on how to get this pool stuff going on. But I did want to show you guys a successful deposit.